back, everybody. So today we're going to try Unwind Your Mind from Hop Butcher. We are starting to get some of these in Michigan now. Now the first two, I believe it was last year or the year before, I had a friend bring me back two of them. And I did like them, and I want to believe one of them, the audio was completely gone, and the other one, some of the audio was gone, and I still put it up, I believe. I will have to go back and look. But this one is using Mosaic, Motueka El Dorado-hops, Double India Pale Ale, 7.5% ABV. This was $4.49. Tasting notes: bright citrus, lychee. I believe, isn't Citra supposed to have some lychee in it too? I guess I'll have to look at that too. But let's go ahead and get it into a glass and see what we think about it. Now, double, did I say? I can't remember. I think this, yeah, Double India IPA. Let me see if this says New England. Now, this does say New England. The only reason I was going to look is to see about the IBUs, see if they had them listed. Now, in my New England IPAs, I do like a little bit more bitterness than usual. Like M43, that is the standard New England IPA. I think that has like 50. Then Boss Tweed is the double New England IPA, and that has about 63, somewhere in there. So I do like those because it gives you a little bitterness. I don't want all that sweetness to come through. So off-white, almost orangish colored head, translucent coming up from the bottom. Pretty much all small bubbles. I do have a couple medium, and that's about it. About half a finger of head. Date. Can date is 9/9/2020, so about 5 weeks old. Color, yeah, very hazy yellow orangish New England style IPA color. More double New England style. I would rather have my doubles like this. Now they're probably using more grains in there, so that is going to darken up that double New England style IPA just a little bit. But yeah, good color. Yellow orangish, very, very hazy. You can't see through that thing if you wanted to. Let's go ahead and smell. Candy-like, very like a sweet candied, like lactose vanilla. It didn't say there was vanilla in this, did it? I don't see it. At least from what's on the can. I do get vanilla, like coming, that like they use lactose and it's coming off as a very sweet vanilla. I guess I would go ahead and say a sweet citrus. I think if I wouldn't have read that, I would have said a sweet fruit, a very sweet fruit in there. But that vanilla or that lactose is throwing me off in this one. Maybe they're not using it, but it sure smells vanilla-y. Like they used a lot. I do get some citrus at the end there. If you keep smelling and smelling that citrus, I do get that citrus there. Enough talking, let's go ahead and taste. Very thick, very smooth, goes down easy. It seems though there's a lot of sweetness in there. There, at least for me, there's not enough bitterness to back it up. I do get a little bitterness in the aftertaste. I get that citrus, very sweet, candied citrus in there. A touch of alcohol in the aftertaste in the back, in my throat. It goes away quick. I get that little sweeter citrus in the aftertaste as your palate warms up. Very slammable. I don't get that. I get a little sweetness. I wouldn't say it's coming off as vanilla as in the smell does, but there is a good amount of sweetness there. Let's go ahead and shake this up and pour the rest in here. There we go. Get all those bubbles out of there. A little bit more dank citrus over that vanilla. Maybe all that stuff was in the bottom, all that trube, and that helped. But if you're drinking this out of the can, you're not going to get to the bottom until you're there. It's not. I don't believe that there's enough carbonation in here that when you open it, like a nitro beer, that it's going to circulate it. So you're going to get those first tastes, those first smells, like I did, I believe. Yeah, it really hasn't changed the taste. I would say in the smell, you are getting a little bit more dank citrus than you are that sweet vanilla like I was saying though. It still smells vanilla-y, like a lactose vanilla. But yeah, I get that citrus. The bitterness is kind of starting to build as I'm talking and drinking. But I would still say it's not a lot, maybe 40, 50, pushing 50. I could be totally wrong, but the perceived bitterness is pretty low. But you're talking about a double New England IPA. Everything pretty much that you're going to hop with is going to be near the end of the boil or big dry hops. 1, 2, 3 dry hops maybe before you package it. Yeah, very good. I don't think... I think something should stick out. Either like a fruit, a pineapple, a mango, a citrus, something, and it seems like it's just muddled. It's very good. I would go with a 4.25 out of 5 on this one. But it seems like maybe the hops are fighting and not letting one thing come out or a flavor come out. Like I said, that citrus is there, but it seems like it's very muddled to me. Yeah, it's like you get that citrus, there's some dankiness in there, and then it's pretty much gone. But yeah, still 4.25 out of 5 for me. Is it worth almost $5 a can? I would say yes. I would pick this up in a 4-pack. But again, if it's not going to blow your palate away, and that's what I kind of look for in beers. I want to have 2, 3, maybe 4 beers. Now, of this, would you want to have 4 of these in one day? Probably not. But yeah, definitely a good beer. Let's check on tap real quick. So 5 of my friends have checked it in. Average 4.26 out of 5. Almost 7,000 people have checked it in. 4.27 out of 5. More. Need more Hop Butcher in Michigan. Yes, we do. Okay, that's that one. Citrusy, good amount of dankness, like I said, great mouthfeel. This says juicy mango taste and hints of green pepper. Wow. I don't know about that. But hey, everybody's going to have something different. That's why you should pick these up if you're into New England style IPAs, double New England style IPAs. You should pick everyone up and try them at least once. So if you like this video, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.